The following segment is sponsored by Oakview Medical Associates.
Welcome back to the Morning News at 10 a.m. And Tuesday means we're checking in with Dr. Nita Bijoor from Oakview Medical Associates. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
For viewers who missed you last week, you're board certified in family medicine, lifestyle medicine, and obesity medicine. So tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind lifestyle medicine.
Yes, so right now chronic disease is at an all-time high, and lifestyle medicine is basically the use of evidence-based approaches like a nutritional diet, exercise, stress management, sleep, and positive social connections, and avoiding alcohol and tobacco to really treat disease, prevent disease, and reverse chronic disease like diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and sometimes autoimmune disease.
And there were a couple of stats you were talking about that really illustrate that.
Yes, shocking statistics. Right now, we have about 20 million Americans that have diabetes. We have about 10 million that are undiagnosed, and we have about 100 million pre-diabetics. And by 2050, the population in the United States will have 100 million diabetics and 100 million pre-diabetics. So that's 200 million, half of our population almost with diabetes or pre-diabetes.
So that's the more nutritional advice you can share, the better. And your patients come to you with a lot of questions about nutrition. Yes. Today we want to demystify some of those nutritional myths. What are some of the misconceptions? What's the first one you want to talk about?
So the most common myth, people approach me with is that they feel that they need animal protein to get their protein requirements. And the fact is that plants actually have all the sources of protein that we need. The vitamins, the minerals, the fiber. You can't get that from animal protein like meat, eggs, dairy, and fish. And also animal protein is linked to promoting cancers, kidney disease, osteoporosis, kidney stones, and gout. Plant-based protein is really very, it's kind of the most nutritious way to improve our health. So.
Okay, and another nutritional myth is that people think that most people don't get enough protein. Is that
right? Actually, we need about 40 to 60 grams of protein a day, and most of us get about 80 grams a day. Excess protein, actually, if we don't burn it up, it's stored as fat, and it can cause weight gain and prevent fat loss. So it's not just about the quantity of protein, but it's the quality of protein that counts.
Okay, that's good to know. The big difference between the two.
Yes.
The third nutrition question we're covering today. People think carbs are bad for you, but you're saying that's not necessarily the case.
So all carbs are not created equal. The refined carbohydrates are what we must really avoid. American diet currently has about 63% of our daily calories coming from processed foods and processed carbohydrates. So difference between eating almonds and eating candied almonds or candied apples versus actually whole nuts. And here to illustrate, we have a few samples of foods that are very nutritious. They're all carbohydrate and protein based, but they're the healthy kind.
Tell us what you brought.
So we brought garbanzo beans, which are known as chickpeas, and when that is boiled and mashed, we call it hummus, which most of us eat. This yellow lentil here is known as yellow lentil or pigeon pea lentil, and this one here is known as the red lentil. The smaller version of this yellow lentil is known as the mung or mung bean lentils.
Okay.
So,
and you prepared something that I think it's to become my lunch.
Okay, that's for you.
What did you make here?
So this is known as khichdi, Khichadi. It's traditionally from India, from Asia, and it's basically boiled lentils in different proportions with spinach, carrots, sweet potato, cauliflower. You saute a little bit of garlic, put some cumin seeds, and extremely nutritious. And this can be fed to children, adults can eat this. This is a very good staple nutritional diet.
And this is one of those things, as a busy working mom, this is one of those things you might make on a Sunday and
it stays fresh for a day or two, and my family loves it. It's really something you can, you can have a good balance. If you tend to eat out one day, you can always have something nutritious to back you up and to promote health. So.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I know next week we're gonna talk about some concerns about milk, that people wonder about drinking milk and consuming dairy, how important that is to get calcium.
Right. Another misconception is that we need milk to get our calcium and vitamin D. Dairy products are fortified with vitamin D and calcium. They're not inherently just found in those sources. Where do you think animals get their protein from? All cows, they feed on grass. All the vitamins, minerals are all found in the soil. And so that's how they get their plant protein from plant sources. Likewise, if we eat directly, if we go to the plants directly, then we're bypassing the bad animal protein and just getting the healthy benefits.
Okay, so we'll dig into that a little bit next week. Any final tip to leave us with? A colorful plate, anything?
Yes, one thing I always recommend is just try to get a rainbow of foods every day. Get a rainbow of vegetables. Be smart about your healthy choices that you make. Just, for example, eating oatmeal instead of eating a bagel for breakfast. And all of this adds up. So,
well, you make it make sense to us, and we will do it again next week. Dr. Nita Bijoor, thank you very much.
Thank you.
To contact Dr. Bijoor, Oakview Medical Associates is located at 11 Five Forks Plaza Court in Simpsonville. The number on your screen, 864-267-0444. Dr. Nita of Oakview Medical Associates, thanks so much for being here.
It's actually 627-0444. Thank you.
627. Okay, good. It's right on the screen.
It is.
Back
Thank
to you in
you.
the studio.
Thank you.